Good morning, my dear friends. First, I convey my best wishes and warm regards on Sri Krishna's Ras Leela, which is a festival of joy and association with God. In this festival, Sri Krishna, whom we consider God in Dapur age, and his followers enjoying the unique moment of unique association with Lord. My best wishes to all of you. A few days back, I had discussed on few laboratory tests like that in situ moisture content, in situ soil density, or unit weight, and other important parameters like saturation, void index, porosity, etc. And today I want to discuss on few other laboratory tests on composition and classification of soil. In our soil mechanics, we are classified our soil in basically two parts: fine grained soil and coarse grained soil. Fine grained soil particles predominantly less than 75 micron are classified as fine grained soil. In this fine grained soil, it includes silt and clay. And other is granular soil, which includes sand, gravel, cobbles, etc. In my opinion, composition and classification is backbone of geotechnical engineering. We all know that our soil is basically two types: fine grained sand and coarse grained sand. However, engineering application there are three types of soil: granular soil, which C equal to 0, only phi is there. C0 soil, that is, there is no cohesion, no bondage or abrasive forces. This is C0 soil, that is purely granular soil. And other is phi 0 soil, which is cohesive soil. There is no frictional resistance. And other group is called C5 soil, which have cohesion at the same time their frictional resistance also there. Granular soils, basically the particles greater than 2.45 or 45 microns, greater than 45 microns, it is granular soil. Normally, soil are classified based on particular sizes. 4.75 to 75 micron, it is granular soil. In between, there are three parts. One part is 75 micron to 425 micron, it is fine grain sand. 425 microns to 2 microns, okay, 2 millimeter, it is medium grain sand, and 2 millimeter to 4.75 millimeter, it is coarse grain sand. And beyond that, 4.75 micron to 70 millimeter. Nowadays, it is some scientists consider as 80 millimeter, some scientists consider as 70, some are considering 75, whatever it may, 80 millimeter or 70 millimeter, it is cobbles. And 70 or 80 up to 300, it is cobbles. 4.75 to 80, it is coarse gravel, and it is cobble up to some 300 mm, it is cobbles, and greater than 300 mm, it is boulder. However, these gravels in engineering soil, gravel is considered as a coarse grain soil only, which means it is same behavior like that of sand. Except the permeability, other engineering properties like shear strength, frictional angle, these are same with coarse grain sand. So these are considered as sand. For this classification, we have to require some specific laboratory test. For this classification, there are some notations we are generally used, like C for clay, M for silt, S for sand, G for gravel. And there are other classifications is poorly graded and well graded for the granular soil only. These are based on grain size analysis and particle size with proportionate percentage. First, let us discuss on sieve analysis. It is a very simple test. As per 2720 part 4, we can easily perform the sieve analysis using different sizes of mesh designation from 4.75 to 53 micron. Normally, coarse aggregate sieves also of higher designations are also available. Initially, the sieves were in mesh number like 1, 2, 4, 8, 10, up to 300. After introduction of CGS system and popularizing of mechanics, these terms are renamed in millimeter and micron. This test is applicable only coarse-grained soil particles greater than 75 micron only. These are the shifts. These are shifts. In upper side, it is the lead is there, and in bottom side, this is receiver. This is receiver, and these are different sizes of. I think it is 2 millimeter, it is 1 millimeter, it is 0.4 to 5 millimeter, and it is perhaps 2.5, because since there is no gravel at all in this test, 4.75 sieve was not taken. Instead of that, it is straight 2 millimeter designation was used, since 2 is the boundary line of medium grain sand. So 2, and you see here it is 45 micron shifts, and here it is 75. 75, 45 is 45 micron is boundary line, and 75 is also boundary line. This test is also basic need of hydraulic analysis like scour analysis, waterway analysis for construction of river valley projects like bridge, canal, river training works, guide bank, all river protection works. These analysis, these parameters are paramount important for this type of works. There are more than 1,000 methods of scour estimation is available in the world. But in our country, Lass's equation is only included in Indian Road Congress. Earlier it was included in IS 3955, but now it is being deleted. This is the test result, you see. 4.75 is 0, 2 is 0, 1 is nominal percentage, 1.5%. 0.425 mm is 6%, and 0.07 is this much. From this, you see, we can calculate the percentage of different sizes of material. Gravel, there is no gravel, 0. Coarse sand, there is no coarse sand. Medium sand, in 4.75, it is 88%. This is 88%. Fine sand, it is 8%. It is 8%, and this is medium sand, and here it is. This is 88% fine sand. From here to here, up to this, still 0.075. 0.075 is 4%. And you see, now we are sure that it is a fine grain sand. But what shall be the classifications? The granular soil have two type of classification. One is poorly graded, another is well graded, as I told earlier. Now you see, for that we have to calculate, we have to estimate the 60% particle sizes, then 30% particle sizes, then 10% particle sizes. You see 60 and 30 and 10% particle sizes. It is the D10, D30, D60. It is diameter of this particle at the diameter of particle of the specific 60%, specific 30%, and specific 10%. Now there is the equation, you see. Cu, coefficient of uniformity. D60 divided by D10. This is, if it is less than 6, then it is SP. Earlier, all books they have recommended it should be less than 4. Nowadays, it is increased to 6. And CC, you see, D30 square divided by D60 into 10. Here it is. After calculating this, we are getting 1.17. IS 1498 recommended for this type of soil is dual classification, SW, SP. In this equation, it is SP, and in this equation, it is SW. It is 1.17. It is the limited value is 1 to 3, so it will be the SW. Dual classification SW, SP. However, soil, I have already classified the soil as SP, non-uniform sand. Since the role of silt is very negligible. Silt is how much? Silt is 4%. For 4% soil, it will not behave like a silty sand or silty sandy loam. The loam word nowadays it is deleted from our classification system. Earlier, sandy loam, silty loam, these words are used. In simple method of this classification, all the particles, if it is lying within one log scale, there are 3 log scales. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1. If it is in one log scale, then it is undoubtedly it is SP soil. If it is 2 log scale, here it is a part of this, and here it is a part of this one, from this point to this one. So it is if one scale, then it is SP soil. Now from this we can find out other parameters also, like permeability. Permeability is K equal to 100 D square D10 in D10 in centimeter. 100 D square D10 in centimeter per second. We can calculate that also. Now let us discuss about particle size analysis on fine grained sand. For hydraulic analysis, we require basically say scour analysis. Scour analysis in all river valley project is necessary. So, Lassie's theory was based on mean particle size. Mean particle size means mean particle size earlier conception was before Cornelius's equation earlier 50 size of particles was considered straightway. Nowadays D80, D50 and D20. Using these three figures, here it is, in between there is 30%, here it is also 30%, and here again in above 20%, here again 20%, 0 to 20. So considering these mean diameter was calculated. This is mean diameter. Average over all this mean diameter, it is coming this much. And from this, we can calculate the seal factor. Seal factor 1.75 root over mean diameter. I am not mentioning this equation. This equation is 1.76 F equal to 1.76 root over this mean diameter. It is seal factor. We always require to estimate this waterway seal factor and scour depth. Scour depth everywhere. Bank protection is required. For guide band is required. Any hydraulic structure, scour is essential parameters for design purpose. Now, let us discuss about particle size analysis on fine-grained soil. Fine-grained soil is less than 75 micron. This is sedimentation analysis using Stokes law, conducting two popular methods. One is hydrometer, another is pipette test. However, in my opinion, hydrometer method is normally better since we are getting maximum points where chances of errors very less. While in pipette method, only limited points where chances of error cannot be ruled out. So, in pipette method, we can take out first at a selection time interval for analyzing the 75 microns and 50 micron like that, and last is 2 micron. We can calculate it, the limited values where chances of error is much more. So I prefer to go for hydrometer analysis. Hydrometer minimum we will be getting 10 points, at least 8-9 points we will be getting. So it is much better than the pipette method. For this test we require 50 gram of soil passing through 75 micron sieve. As already we get these particle sizes up to 75 micron with sieve analysis. So we require the rest, those are passing 75 micron, for there only we can go for hydrometer analysis. And we require 1000 ml hydrometer jar calibrated hydrometer, thermometer for room temperature measurement, glass beaker, wash bottle, measured quantity of soil to placed in glass beaker, and water shall be aided with reagent for as a dispersing agent. This dispersing agent will discharge the unity of the particles. Smaller particles, normally very smaller particles like silt and clay, they are always attached with other 3-4 particles together, combined together. So to disperse that and discharge their discharge separation. So we can use sodium silicate, sodium metabisulfate, lot of chemicals other than acid. We can use many reagent for dispersion of the particles. We have to keep the solution in a glass beaker for about 24 hours. Hydrometer readings are generally required after regular time interval from initial starting to 1, 2, 4, 8, 15, 30, 60, 120, 240, 360, and this is 1440, that is 24 hours minute, with recording water reading and room temperature at a time. Because say we are taking this hydrometer reading. At that time, what was the room temperature and what was the water reading? Because entire test is related to temperature only. Normally, two basic equations are in this test. Two equations are essential to find out the percentage and the particle sizes. These equations are all standard textbook. These equations are stated there, and IS code also, these equations there. But in IS code, probably in sedimentation method may be there. These equations are the particle size. This is the equation 30 mu, that is 30 into poise. Poise is the dynamic viscosity of the liquid. And this is 980 G0 minus GW. G0 means specific gravity of soil. GW means specific gravity of water. In some books, it is shown as 1. That is, specific gravity of water was 1. Everywhere it is 1, so it is written as G0 minus 1 square root, and H hydrometer reading. Here I am saying this. H is hydrometer reading, and T is time. Specific gravity. Now, percent finding. F0, F into specific gravity of divided by W. Notation is the notation weight of weight of test soil passing 75 mm. Here you see it is 50 gram. We are considering 50 gram. And H minus HW. HW is water reading. HW, this is HW is water reading, hydrometer reading in water plus reagent. And since everything in 1000 ml liter hydrometer jar, these are multiplied by 100, 1000. It is 10 to the power 3, it is 1000. In earlier, in my young age, we are normally using nomographic chart. This nomogram was invented by French engineer Filbert in 1984, only which was only available. This was very much time consuming and eye straining. Perhaps my early days I was used for such very closely for repeatedly hours, so my eyesight already is very weak. I am not sure whether this nomograph is useful today or not, but in 1982 in our region of Assam, all of you know that Assam is lagging behind far than other developed states like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi, Mumbai. But they are well developed and we are underdeveloped. So we calculate all these computer-aided program after 1982 program. Of course, that time no Windows version was coming to Assam. Only we are uh, making program in DOS-based program, which is maximum time consuming, and DOS version is complicated versions, so it was very difficult. The simple test data record may preferably done as shown below. We have to record this data. I am just showing this sample. Hydrometer reading, water reading, corrected reading, specificity of soil, weight of soil used for hydrometer, Poisson ratio for that temperature. At which temperature we are, say it is 30 or 31, whatever it may be, for again that temperature we are calculating the Poisson ratio and time, as I told earlier, that from 1 minute, 2 minutes like that in increased mode, and F is total percentage of soil passing 95% through 75 micron. So it is very, very helpful, and anyone can do it very easily. After putting this diameter, these are the log scale, these are the diameter, these are diameters, and these are the percentage. we are getting here from this, we this from this 95% we are calculating this and we are plotting accordingly. From this curve, we can easily estimate the amount of silt content and clay percentage. I, with due permission, want to discuss on Atterbach limit test. According to our IS 2720. Dr. Albert Atterbach, a Swedish chemist, has established the relationship of soil and water for transformation from solid to liquid in 1877. And this theory was recognized by International Committee of Soil Mechanics in 1923. And accordingly, it had adopted by British standard. In 1923, it was included in the British standard. Dr. Tarzaghi once said, Atterbach limit is a special type of shear test besides estimation of relative consistency like soft, stiff, or hard. In addition, it is also an essential tool of fine-grained soil classification. To conduct the limit test, we need about 250 grams of soil passing through 425 micron because only fine sand can be permitted, no medium or other sand. And 50 ml of water to be added in a soaking bowl about 24 hours, only to soak the soil. That means soak means we are adding water there for 24 hours. We are keeping the soil will be completely choked. In this, these are, we are after adding soil from in this way. And later on in this is Kasagande limit device, liquid limit device. This is Kasaganda liquid limit device. And we do like this. We put here and using grouping tool we cut this and then we are gently rotating this curve and some stroke will be given here and it is called number of blows. And from this number of blows we plot a curve like this. You see, we have to plot this curve. This is moisture content and this is number of blows in log scale. And the moisture content corresponding to 25 blows is liquid limit. Moisture content corresponding to 25 blows is liquid limit. Nowadays there are some empirical relationship already been advised. One of that was included in IS 2720 part 5 also. That became easy. From 1 point, one can calculate the liquid limit. But the actual procedure was as introduced by Kasagande and Atterbach. This was the original procedure. And this is plastic limit. See, this is plastic limit. Just rolling it. There is a hole inside. You can blow air from one end to another end. And it stopped rolling when it almost to break. Then rolling was stopped, then it measured. Take the moisture content of this limit. Now, your calculation, you see, calculation, liquid limit and plastic limit we are getting from the test directly from this side. And others we are not getting from here. You see, if it is synchrase limit, I have not discussed the synchrase limit. This is the point of synchrase limit. This portion is solid. It is semi-solid. Semi-solid. It is plastic limit. And it is plastic state. Some say it is elastic state. Some say it is plastic state. And this is liquid. But I say it is semi-liquid because liquid shall flow. It is slight 1 in 0.01 slope, it will starting to flow. But this paste, say liquid limit is here, it is liquid limit is say 48. 48 is liquid limit. 48 liquid limit, but it will be not flowing. In that moisture, 40 say if we make it 50 moisture, 50% moisture, then also it will not flow. Since it is unable to flow, it cannot be liquid. It is semi-liquid. In my opinion, I am considering it as semi-liquid, not liquid. From here, we are getting two important engineering properties. Relative consistency, nowadays it is liquidity की IC2 की relative consistency or liquidity consistency index. It is consistency index or relative consistency. Earlier it is known as was consistency index. Relative consistency, now it is called termed as consistency index, which we can calculate from the liquid limit minus soil moisture divided by IP. If it is 1, it is very stiff clay. Liquidity index, soil moisture minus plastic limit divided by plastic index. If it is 0, it is very stiff clay. Alternatively, you see, here is an important consideration. Shear strength of clay soil shall be 17 gram per centimeter square at WL, at liquid limit. If soil moisture is at liquid limit, shear strength will be 17 gram per centimeter square. Whereas you see, shear strength of clay soil shall be 1.7 kg per cm square at WP, plastic limit. When moisture is at plastic limit, this limit, it is 17 ton. So when moisture will be decreasing up to here, it will be increasing. From this point, there will be no increase of strength. For this reason, perhaps our most reverend father means I am not saying my biological father, it is father, Dr. Carl Tarzaghi, he said, limit is a special type of shear test only. Now, for classification purpose, there are low plastic. It is low plastic. We are not able to confirm till now whether it is silt or clay. Low plastic when moisture content less than liquid limit less than 30%. Medium plastic, which is denoted by I, that is inorganic clay, liquid limit from 35 to 50%. Earlier it was 55. Nowadays it is 50%. And high plastic, when liquid limit will be greater than 50. And C denote for clay and silt as M. And I hope my beloved friends have clear concept on this soil composition and classification. Now how to define from this? There is another equation is there. One in all books there is a standard chart, A-line curves, chart of A-line curve. What is the IP curve? IP, there are two IP. One IP is liquid limit minus plastic limit, that is also plastic index. And another plasticity index, A-line curve. This is called A-line curve. Liquid limit minus 20 into 0.73 to differentiate clay and silt. This, if IP, this plastic index, below A line, then it is silt, and above A line, then it is clay. Because we already get the information of CA, high, low, and medium. Medium silt is, medium plastic silt is MI. This is termed as inorganic silt, and Cl is low plastic silt. But in some books it is called as low consolidated clay, and high compressibility, low compressibility, high compressibility, medium compressibility. Some also prefer to say. But actually it is, although there is an empirical equation, compression index equal to 0.008 WL minus 20, that is very empirical equation, not based on liquid limit. For compression index, other factors also related, like at moisture content, relative density, this factor also related. Very hard clay, very high strength, very pre-consolidated high plastic clay also available in many places. So when it is high plastic, it not necessary that it shall be high compressibility. So in my opinion, from void index, if someone void index or from void index or from Manchi to moisture content, if compressibility is calculated, it is much more accurate than the limit state because it is not represent the actually in situ density of the soil. I hope my beloved friend shall able to understand, and I shall be grateful if necessary. I may be posted at my friend's disposal. For unwanting and unwilling errors, if there, I beg apology for this mistake. I am really very, very sorry for that any missing side there. I am always available at jcgogoi@gmail.com. Please be happy, please be healthy, please be blissful and contented. Please have a sweet and pleasant day. Thank you.